Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is the new town of Komoshinovsk and we now have people living here. I think I moved in most of these people. We can allow citizens to move in. So I can kind of slowly allow all of that. I didn't allow it initially just because I was worried we wouldn't be ready. But now we are ready and everything is working and we can let people move in. Now, we should be okay picking up all of the various things here. I worked this out in the last episode. What? Oh, yeah, we can get stuff. And over here, this should be fine. Absolutely. I think this one does not. Yeah, this one is filling up because it does not have one. But I'm pretty sure we can do a little bit of this. All right. And at the same time, let's just quickly build that before it starts overfilling. If we go here now, we should be able to get all of those in. So this one should no longer be filling up to the brim. What do we have here in terms of collection? I believe we have... Oh, we do have a small container unit, but the big units are still not doing anything. And the distance they travel at the moment is quite far. So let's speed things up a little bit. Everything should be working. Everybody should have what they need. Let's just see. Everybody can reach. Though... this one, I believe, cannot. So, can we do something to improve that situation a little bit? So, let's... shall we start it off like that? And tie it in over there. Let's do that and let's just get that built. And I'm hopeful that that will make it reach. Excellent. It does now reach to the final spot there. So now everybody that's currently or that will be living in this area can in fact get access to the shopping over there. They should all be able to walk here, no problem. The police station is all good. Everything generally is good. So we can start construction on most things. We have everything kind of underway. Now, there's some stuff here for our rail in the future. But one of the things that we certainly need to start looking at, this is our distribution. Waste transport between open storages, you need flatbed truck. Well, we don't have flatbed truck, but we also don't have waste moving. Okay, so that's okay. Now, what we will need to have a look at is distribution. We've got distribution going on over here. Bringing stuff in. We don't have like fuels and things, which is something that we would like to add as well. We don't have like fuels. I was kind of wondering, do we need anything else in terms of... this stuff? Probably not at the start, to be honest. At the start, we're probably okay. Let's quickly double check our other town. Just double check we've got everything we need. So we have our distribution facility. You know what? The one thing we don't really have access to here is I'm almost wondering whether we provide some form of drop-off in this area. Maybe in the future we can look at that, but at the moment I'm not too fond of that idea. Is there anything else over here that we may need on the other side? We are doing water, we are doing sewage. We don't have any of this. This is kind of being brought in as needed. All of this should be moving pretty reasonable rates. Yeah, this is absolutely full. Absolutely full. We probably don't even need as many. So let's drop that down a little bit more. Well, let's make it well, 70 is going to be fine. We need more of this stuff to be moved. You know what we can do is we can drop that down a little bit and continue to fill. Let's do down 20. Yeah, let's do that. 20 2080. So yeah, let's get more food going. That's a good idea. I don't think we needed any of the other stuff there, right? We can do... Oh, this is it. We need vehicle and... so the construction offices are there. But the one thing that we have missing is... Excuse me, is vehicle maintenance. Ooh, okay, excuse me. So we don't have vehicle maintenance going on in this area. And the question would be how exactly we would be going about doing that. We don't have a pub here. Okay, so vehicle maintenance. Let's have a look. So vehicle maintenance. Let's grab vehicle maintenance. We don't need the big one, do we? Honestly, I don't think we need... I'd rather do more smaller ones than the big ones. I didn't quite plan this out. It would have been great if we had it all interconnected here. So something like that, if we could have just squeezed it in over here, that would have been actually quite good. So can we can certainly grab one that that covers two of them. So we can grab technical services in this area. And we can grab one of those stations. So let's do that. We'll get... Oh, hang on. This needs workers, though. So we're definitely not doing it on this side. So we'd probably bring it in over to this part of town over here. So the question is really... so vehicle maintenance there wouldn't work. But we can do vehicle maintenance kind of somewhere over here. I like this idea because we should have people be able to walk here quite easily. That's fine. So let's grab a vehicle repair station. We'll start construction on a vehicle repair station in this area. It's not going to be needed immediately, but in due course. What is this? We should be fine, right? Distillery should be, yeah, all good. We've got vehicles coming, or they're there. Holders heading this way. Okay, here they come. Yeah. Okay, I was so a little worried. Yeah, we can just see the number of people there. Okay, excellent. That's good. This is filling up nicely now. Certainly start moving a little bit more out of the way here. So this is where the whole train thing comes into play. So let's quickly finish that off. Now that we've got our rails in place, we can kind of move some of this stuff out of the way. We don't have anything in there anymore. And let's quickly do that finalization of the rail. Yeah, the issue with this is it actually needs a fair bit of steel. So I think the idea is we'll just do this. And at the same time, we'll do something like that as a starting point for our piece. More fires. Okay, so let's activate that piece. And then we really need to slowly start building some stuff. Okay, good stuff. Let's clear out all of these messages. Now, shall we start building rail? Did we get things here that we needed? Got wood, we've got steel. We don't have bricks and the likes. Wood, steel, electronic components, and gravel is all there, and we don't have a train set. We should be able to get workers here. We don't have any workers assigned just yet, so can we? Oh, we can't. So let's buy ourselves a train set. Quite comfortable to just buy a proper train set. This one, I think, is going to be best value for us. So I think let's make a start, grab one of those, and see about what's happening. So what are we doing? We're missing workers. It takes about 60 workers. Workers are rushing in, and the train set is ready to start making a little bit of a maneuver. What are we actually building here? Steel and wood. Yeah, so that's the very basic stuff, right? So let's get our track builder to start moving. There we go. Look at that. Starting work on the rail. I like that idea. That's pretty good. What's our population looking like? And we should have a pretty reasonable unemployment rate over here. That's good. What I would like to see is more people moving in and filling up these apartment buildings. Oh, they are practically filled. Where can these guys go? At this point, I think we might start striving for another bus station. So let's maybe start doing that. Get ourselves another big bus platform. A bus station. I kind of like that bus station. Let's place it a little bit more central in here. Something like that. Like so. And I would also add an end station. What does these look like? Yeah, they're okay, but I like that bus station. That's a good one. How many can we serve? 2,000 workers versus 500 workers. That's okay. I don't think we're actually going to do it, but it's going to look pretty nice. How much steel does this take? It doesn't take too much, actually. It's actually very good. Now, the next thing we're going to need is an end station. So it's under here, under the depots. We will grab ourselves some form of end station, a bus end station, small. And something like that, I think, right? If we do it this way, right hand, yeah, that's fine. That's all good. So if we do it this way, this will work, I think, really nicely in terms of making sure that they get in, spark, and come back out that way. So let's do that. We'll get that construction to start moving. So that's an extra little set of stuff here. We can also at the very same time start running this guy through to the end there and make sure to tie it in, and we'll get that going too. So the construction crews can start work on those items. That's good. And I'm kind of tempted to make a start on this facility here. Continue construction. It should be accessible. Oh, maybe it's not actually accessible. Let's just have a look. If we were to look at this, yeah, I don't believe it is currently accessible. So what we'll need to do is find the closest access road, which I think it probably is this way. So let's just do that. Now it's going to be accessible. We'll get started on the construction there. It'll take a little bit of stuff here, but we'll get it going. This is going to be pretty costly in terms of our steel imports, I can tell you that much. Anyway, we'll slowly get everything done. This is a pretty bad little wooden track here, but it's okay. This is a starting point for us. Okay. What's going on in this part of the world? Can we move more stuff? We can certainly move more fuel. So we are a little bit of hamstrung by the fuel vehicles here. So I'm kind of wondering whether we need to start building out a few more things here. Let's build another distribution office in this location. Well, alternatively, we just need to get this built. Yeah, maybe we'll continue as is for the time being, and we'll get ready for this. We'll get ready for this maneuver over here. So what we can probably do is make a start on construction here. It's going to be okay. Now, one thing, let's double check. Did we finish off this? It's probably rolling at the moment. Rolling. Yeah, there's the roller. Okay. So the roller's on the way. Our second carriageway is kind of slowly coming through. I think in the meantime, what we will do is let's make a start with just like a path like that, and we'll hopefully get this assigned. I'm assuming it's still close enough. Yeah, it's close enough. So it's going to get assigned. So this can start construction. There's a lot of stuff under construction at the moment, but slowly get all of that built. Good. Waste vehicles ready to go? Yeah, absolutely. I like how quickly and effectively we're making this work. Why would this one currently be saying it's not finished? Oh, no, it's this section. That's the issue. Oh, track building. Here we go. I do wonder if that's the appropriate way of doing it. Okay, excellent. So let's move on to the new town. Let's just see. Pump jacks didn't have power. That's okay. Let's clear this out again. Do we have any more research that we need to do? We do not. We are out of research. So we do need to get the medical university going on the other side. And we somehow need to start building all of this. Now, one of the things that I did wonder about... Okay, is this guy... Did we need to... Oh, this we can't actually pick up here, can we? So this is the processing plant, and it will have a storage of what? Just go back and have a look at the uranium stuff. The uranium processing plant has a storage of... Open storage of 30 tons of uranium oxide. So we need I would imagine we need a little bit more, right? That's the mine. That gets processed. Hang on, let's double check it again. We move from the mine to the process. From the process, get uranium oxide, and the rest of the stuff will move away. This doesn't actually need anything else. So uranium oxide is something we can start producing really quickly. And I'm kind of keen to maybe make a start on it. What does the mine get in terms of workers? So that's like 160, 70 workers to have this thing run at full tilt. Now, the one thing that I did wonder is an open storage. Can we grab an open storage here? If we were to get an open storage, I believe we'll still find over here. Yeah, we can get uranium oxide in this. So the idea would really be... Ooh. We could grab one of these guys. Oh, that would actually work brilliantly. That would actually work really well. If we do it like this, we can run one of those. But if we run one of those through it, it'll always have to come in from here. It won't necessarily be able to come in from the other side. Right? Unless we do something funny here. So the question is, do we need all of this, or can we redo that? I kind of think we redo this thing a little bit. Yeah, let's use our space a little bit better. I don't think we need all of this. Let's clear that out. Let's leave that in place and see if that works for us. Now let's get a storage. Let's quickly grab that open storage here that we have. I don't think this will fit. Yeah, that's too big. But this guy, the large open storage here. We'll need to do something like that, I think. Okay, so let's have a look. If we do that and we now say, can you move beyond that? No, you cannot. Okay, try that again. Clear that out. Try it one more time. The open storage there. We'll probably need a little bit more distance then. Something like that. Now, we will be able to make this work, I think. This will be able to go in there. That will be able to... Really? We cannot run even close to it? Well, then I'm not as happy with it. Because if we really can't run... Well, hang on. The idea would be... How will we do this? So if we were to say... Yeah, that's pretty straight. Yeah, But the real issue here is it's not ideal, is it? Clear that out. Grab me some of these things, get rid of it. Let's quickly try it. So we've got another option here. Let's quickly see what that looks like. So if we grab this guy, yeah, so see this guy. What we could do here, that we don't need it close by actually. If we were to say do something like that, and then say, well, what we'll do is we'll get a cargo train station. I'm assuming, well, that's enormous. We'll need a smaller cargo train station. Jeez. Yeah, that's not going to work. We'll really need to do a smallish cargo train station. So what do we have here? If we were to say that, do we have a single side platform? That's, yeah, but no. Something like that, but it's too big, really. I'm just thinking about this a little bit. What other options do we have? Cargo station. This one. That means at least they'll be able to get in from all sides. So if we were to do a little something like this, right, and I think I can move it forward. Yeah, there we go. How much forward can we move it? Probably... we're gonna need something like that. So if we do that, right, we'll get a road connection out of this side, okay? I just want to check something. I'm sorry, I'm being a little... So now... If we were to trim those back a little... Really, we can't make this work at all? Is it just because of the angle? It's a little problematic, really. Could we make it work to the other side? I never even checked it. Okay, so that doesn't really want to see this work. Let's demolish that. Can we move it a little bit forward? I think. Sorry, I'm trying to be squeeze something in that should have been here from the start, really. And we do need to bear in mind now what I'm wondering is if I do this, let's try that. Can I make that work? It's a little bit of a... I do not want to do that. Damn it. I can't believe it. Okay, let's try that again. Not that one. So if I could make that work. I don't think I can make this work either. To be honest, we need it fairly tight over here. fairly tight over here. Okay, I'm not going to mess around with it too much more. I think that should be about as close as we're going to get it to go. So if we were to do something like this instead, yep, I believe we get that to work. Okay, that's good. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to get that one to go in there. That one to go in there, and there we go. So now we should be able to get all of our signage and things in here. We may have to do a little bit of work on this side. There we go. That actually worked really well. So now we can run through here, pick up on both sides. So let's get that activated. There we go. So now all we need to do is get ourselves a little bit of a road going on this side. So now we can store the uranium oxide, and we can also go and pick it up. What we will need to do is get a bit of a road going, and that is a road. So we'll be able to squeeze a road in. To the back there. Good stuff. Now, what I want to check is whether we've got access to the firefighters. Not that one. Firefighters are over here. So how far can you actually get to? I don't think you... I wonder if you can get the entire area, but we will obviously have to start having a look at that as well. What's our kindergarten looking like at the moment? Yeah, I think we've got more than enough space here. People are starting to move in a little bit. We're waiting on most of these things to get built. We're trying to move things along fairly quickly. But yeah, it will take some time. Let's go back to the other side and see. Our money is not of a nature that we can just start randomly building stuff. Our tracks are being built over here, though. This is under construction. That would be really good if we can get that built. Well, it'll just look better. We won't be able to use it day one. Wouldn't mind moving a few more things out. So something that we could, that we haven't looked at is we don't actually have a... Is this thing still being rolled? Yeah, still a few more work days. We don't actually have a depot. And something I did wonder about, but we don't have this electrified either. So, it'll take a little bit of time to get all of that sorted out. We could have a look at a depot in kind of this area here. Let's have a look at that. Now, the one thing we do need to wonder about is the fact that this area does not currently have fire protection. One thing that we could look into... Where do we have a fire station? This is a fire station. If we were to say, bring in a helipad, right? If we were to bring in a helipad over here, if we were to do that, I'm kind of tempted to make it work. I'll just do that. And we'll get that built. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pay for getting that one built as well. So now we've got a fire station here. And what I'm trying to figure out is whether we can have fire coverage. So if we were to, we will need someone to be delivering some fuel over here though. So, we still have some slots available. So give me a fuel delivery in this location. I'll have to go back and just double check that we're telling them the right thing to do. Yeah, 30%. Let's up that to say 50. Get about 50% fuel allocated in this location. And then the issue is here, can we, if we were to say, buy ourselves a helicopter? Oh, that one's actually, but we need a big one. Ugh. There is water nearby. So can go and get it. Oh, the big one's going to be so pricey, so costly though. This the cargo one is the better one, I understand. They seem to be saying the same thing, but I think we'll just need to buy ourselves. Why is that not working? We cannot? How come? It doesn't want to buy. Really? How come? Does it need fuel first? Let's see if once it gets fuel, if that works. And I do wonder how the maintenance works. I'm waiting on the fuel delivery. A fuel delivery should be on the way. How much fuel can this thing take? 30 tons. So we should have a fuel delivery coming this way fairly soon. All the related vehicles, yeah. Heading to this building. Good. That's okay. It should have it done. Let's double check there. We can now export more food, really. This is almost done as well. We really need to export more food, I think. I think we need to export more food. Oh, all of this is built. Yeah. Still plenty of stuff that needs to happen here. We're waiting to see if we can make that work. This guy's busy building away on the tracks. I'll feel much more comfortable to kind of upgrade them later if we just get them built in this context first. Yeah, gravel is the big thing here. Get it all built though, guys. Get it all built. This thing almost done. Oh, these are being built. Nice, I like it. This is almost full. We shouldn't really have open space here. And that would mean most of our new citizens will go to our new town, which is good. We would like them on that side of things. We do need to expand our operation there. Oh, fuel has arrived. Now that fuel has arrived, can we now buy... How come? Do we need... Why not? Oh, hang on. It might be locked behind the research, is it? I can't remember, really. Fire helicopters. It's done. So how come I can't buy one? That is really interesting. A sky crane? Yeah, that's not even as good. So how can I... Oh, it's got too many vehicles here already. Ah, that's the problem. Well, that's an easy one. That's an easy fix. FYI, we probably need to get rid of one of these. I'm kind of wonder if we should scrap it. But for now... What? We will pay to get rid of it? Ooh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's just move it. That's the issue. Okay, so let's move it to... We can move it over here. Come and park your way that way. And what we'll also do is now we should be able to buy it. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that fire bucket is pretty big. About the same as this one. I'm going to grab this one because there's no point in getting the tiny ones. Let's close this one out. It's going to cost us. There we go. Now we've got a nice big fire helicopter. Yeah. Can we give it a nice fiery color? Ooh, that's the one. That is the one. That's a fire helicopter right over here. A little bit close to the road though, but that's okay. That's all good. And now I want to check whether this stuff is in the range. If that stuff is in the range, I believe. Come on. Not? Oh. It's still not in range? That's a bit awkward, isn't it? It can go so far this way, though. But it can't go that way? It feels weird to me that that's not in range. This is not that far. So this building is not in range? We can't check fire coverage from here, can we? There's no other way of checking fire coverage. I do wonder about it. That fire coverage should be quite a distance. It really should be able to get there. Okay, you know what I want to do? I'm not going to build, but what I want to test is I want to grab this guy, grab one of these small ones, just place it in there, right? So this, I'm trying to see if that would be in fire coverage range. It's not? Why not? Okay, well, if that's the case, we can't build more stuff over here. It's a bummer that we can't do that. So, really, the next piece is then to try and get our rail facilities in here. So we would like a nice long train depot. And that's on the main line, actually. So maybe what we do instead is run it in... Put our train depot over here. Come on. Stop doing that. Zoom. Turn. Oh. Well, we need it within the range of that as well. Okay, that's interesting to know. And good we've spotted that. So if I were to build it here, it will be powered. Did we do cross over here? We did cross over here. So these are two directions with crossovers on this side. Okay, maybe we can make that work. We can make... I'm quite keen to kind of do it like this. Okay, and then let's see about getting... We could run something that way as well. I think that's going to be okay. Let's and then we'll do that, right? So now that means we'll get access into that facility. Now the question is, do we need something to that side? I don't think so. So let's just do that. So that's kind of our rail depot. And I'm kind of tempted. So if we were to, the other thing we could do is we can try and provide fuel over here somewhere. Probably over here, really. We could probably do a fuel station in this area, somewhere like this, so that they can use these kind of things. Yeah, I think that's okay. So if we were to do a rail fuel train diesel facility, need to be I think something like this would be okay. It would be, for the most part, out of the way. Okay, let's do that. Let's find ourselves something that can work here. Let's leave a little bit of a slither there, and we won't get too close to that. So let's do up to about there and find ourselves a spot here that could work. So if we find, yeah, I'm not sure this is going to work though. Anyway, if we do that, right, we should be able to make that work. And now if we were to say, build our wooden rails in there and in there, do that and do this. Yeah, that's not quite what I had in mind. So let's trim these back a little bit more. Okay, so what we can do is let's try and twist them out a little bit from here. If we were to do that, yeah, that's not bad. We'll do that, and then we could actually do something like this. And at the same time, we could also do, however, okay, what we need to bear in mind is that will not work because it's really short. So what we need to do, that's now giving us a sufficient room. You know what? This will just have to be dual direction. So that's okay. So that'll be dual direction, gets in there, whatever it needs to do. That is fine. Look at that. Crossing not allowed. Okay, what we'll do is we'll get rid of this thing. And we'll try and do our road connection. See, now it works. Okay, and we'll start building that because vehicles will need to come in there somehow. And what we'll do is we'll just do this instead. And we can also try and get rid of that thing, which we can't seem to do. So that's okay. So there we go. Is this under construction? Yes, that is under construction. So now we can maybe start thinking about doing some stuff. Our imports and exports are really bothering me a little bit. How much is this thing going to cost to build? If I were to do this, can I would have no idea. Oh, I can click here. I can see 75,000. That's a lot. So we could maybe get stuff moving a little bit. Our rail construction is underway. Where's our rail guy? Probably waiting on something, right? Are we out of something? Missing boards. We don't have boards? Are we out? Do we need another vehicle? I think we need another vehicle. Let's grab another vehicle. In the US variety, do we have anything that we can use? No. So if we were here, what kind of vehicles do we have? We can grab a logger at a not too pricey rate. Right, that open hole there. This one's level 29, 16 tons. And that's 11 tons. So really, this is the best one. It's just slower. But we don't really need it to be quicker. So let's just grab that one. Get a few more workers out there to go and collect some more stuff. And the question is always, are we planting enough trees to kind of keep this thing surviving? But I think for the most part we have our prisoners doing the work here. And what's happening on this side? Aha, so here we might now need a little bit more workers so that we can do that a little quicker. Oh, actually, we're not getting wood here quick enough. Ah, I see. So who is actually bringing wood here? Assigned officers is this guy doing nothing, right? I think I've moved everybody out. So that guy's doing nothing. right? Let's remove all of that from it. Now, the next guy is doing what exactly? Loading boards and taking it to wherever we need boards. Is that right? Yeah, I think this one. I think it's moving boards there. Okay, and who's bringing in... This guy should be bringing in wood. So it's loading wood and then it's taking boards where? Okay, that's okay. So let's find that one. The more construction. This guy, we need a few more vehicles in here. Let's grab a few more open hulls. Actually, can we do a $1 open hull? Give me an open hull that can carry a lot of stuff. 17 tons. There we go. That's the one. Mark P model wood trailer. Oh, let's get one. It carries 23 tons. Oh, hang on. Is that... I wanted to see it. Let's just get open hull. 23 tons. That's 30 tons. That one would be better. And this one can do nothing else. Still like the idea, though. It's nice and green. So this is happiness too low. This is something we need to check. Why is your Ooh. Food? What's the issue with food? Oh my golly gosh. Who's bringing food this way? Okay, so we need to move more food than we... Well, why are you not bringing food through? Ah, so is this out of food? This is out of food. That's imports only. Okay, so who's bringing food over this way? That's the issue. We really need to... Okay, you know what? This guy, give me a couple of these guys. Just grab open holes. Sorry, not open holes, covered holes. Total capacity. These guys. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Give me 3 of them. You will come and... Sorry, it's a bit of a... You will come and pick up food over here. And you will move it over there up to 100%. Right? Let's fill this thing up quickly. Okay, while we have that issue though, let's just see what's going on here. We have food. We have a little bit of food, but let's I'm going to just buy a little bit of food here because I really can't be bothered to lose people as aggressively as that. At least there's food available now. Let's double check the other side. You should not be out of food here either. Oh, you're out of food too. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Get you filled up with food and we are going to cancel that. So now we actually have some food and people can grab the food and hopefully... Oh my! We've been having food issues for too long. How long have we been at? Oh my goodness, we've been having that for... The clothing warehouse is out. Electricity, that's not a problem. Are we going to be able to recover this? Okay, I'm hopeful that we'll bounce back pretty quickly. But yeah, unhappiness there is really not great. Look at our productivity. That is a death spiral waiting to happen. Did we lose? We lost tons of population. Oh my, I can't believe I didn't see that. Yeah, look at the deaths. Jeez. Yeah. It was really a spike in the last month. So I'm hoping. Wow, and we're doing so well with food. Everybody should now be able to get food. And this one? Let's just buy a bit of food over here too. And we'll clear that out. I just need us to be very cautious about what's going on here. Yeah, you get too wrapped up in stuff and you don't see all of your messages here, because so many of them are just doesn't really matter. But when you see one, then you miss one so easily. So a new bus station coming up over here. Yeah, already we are bouncing back. I think once our starvation ends, we should see this bounce back up fairly quickly. Yeah, geez, because it's got a bit of a knock-on effect, really. Out of food yet again. Can't have people starving. Meat? We're out of meat too? No. Wow. Where are our... These guys should be running, right? Let's just double check these guys. Yeah, they're all doing their thing. And we've taken a fair bit over here. Okay, what's going on with anything else? How's this going? That is nice and full, and this one's almost empty again. So between the two of them, we're currently dealing with it okay. What is this? This is too low. Citizens' happiness is too low. It's again probably due to some starvation, I think. Yeah, it was a food issue. Should be... Garbage containers are overfilled. Oh, really? That is a bit of a bummer. So this guy doesn't actually have a... And this guy? It's practically everywhere apart from... Kind of wondering if we do that, if we were to build that, whether that one will now get there. It does. I like it. Oh man, wow, that was painful, and we still are not sorting it out. Out of food yet again. That is just crazy. Where's my, This is empty. This thing is completely empty. So 3 extra trucks. Wow. So that means we had a massive issue with that for quite a while to be getting into this situation. And now I'm reconsidering that we actually need some trains on this thing. This guy's at least loading up pretty quickly. Wow, we might need another here. Let's grab one more of those vehicles. See about getting even more going out. Getting more. Do we have prisoners that all died? Without power supply. So we are now struggling a little bit with power supplies as well. Oh, I think that might be our... Yeah, we don't have enough workers here. And now we do, and now it's working. Yeah, we need to run it up about this area here. I'm kind of hoping our productivity... Yeah, we are. Our happiness is coming back up quickly now. Can't believe we lost so many people. Jeez, that's such a craziness. Still nothing here? Well, there is some food at least. Yeah, so food is making its way in. I'm becoming tempted to get a few trains in here as well. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to, let's just double check that we're not out of food again. There's still a little bit of food left here. So I'm thinking I'm going to put a train piece in here. Something like that. Do we need to... We can't even load... We really can't even load some of this stuff. We can't load meat at the moment. So what I'll do... We'll have to make it work something like this. There we go. So that one should be okay. So let's do that. See if that'll work. Wow. Can't believe we made such a mess of things. That's not quite right. It's only that one. I believe that should be okay. So if I were to say do that. Yeah, that's okay. That can kind of get us... Oh, that's not actually connected there. That wouldn't work. What we'll need to do is run something out like that. And we'll have to run... Probably not right. How can we make this work? Don't know if that one will work. Come on. Can we? That'll work. That'll work. There we go. So that'll work. So now we can actually get some guys in here, and all we would need to do is make sure that we do a little bit of that to make sure that we can actually get everybody out again. And I'm comfortable with that. Let's do that. Let's get all of those in place. So now we can actually do a little bit of this. What we will need to do is just make sure that this is in fact tied in. We'll get that underway, and we can also then make a little bit of a start with this guy and get that underway as well. So we can start building that. This is slowly getting built, but we're probably missing a variety of different things. How's this going? Yeah, there's a fair bit of stuff going on over here. We're waiting on this guy to come and load up another load. We barely used any wood, and now wood is we're going through wood in such a crazy fashion. Whether that's worth it, I don't quite know. When we do the upgrade, I do wonder what that's going to look like for us. Anyway, I think that is the episode, guys. It's not been a very productive one. Our happiness is coming back up, which I'm very happy to see. So the starving thing is starting to dissipate. Do we have food available here? No food here. So what I'll do is I'm going to buy another round. We're still struggling with power, which is a problem. We do need to have a look at that. This should be helped fairly soon. Yeah, we definitely need to... Yeah, see, we're out of people here. That's the issue. That's why we're dropping power, right? There we go. Now we shouldn't have power problems. But yeah, we definitely... This was a big issue. A big issue. This is now... Yeah, this is now getting sorted. This is food. This is food. The only one that's a little bit problematic is this one. That's waiting a bit of ages to get it sorted. Slowly we're getting things built. It's been a bit of a mess of an episode, really. What's left over here? Oh, we've got metal scrap that's going to stay behind on this one too. It's interesting. Interesting. All of this is starting to build. Is that costing us? Yeah, we're barely making any money now due to all of our issues that we're experiencing. Productivity is a big issue for us. And how's this going? All of this built? Wow, it's slow actually. Yeah, people are moving in. All of this, everybody here should be fairly happy, right? We have food and everything here. So people here shouldn't be too unhappy. We should have most of what they need here. So I think that's kind of okay. Yeah, and we need to start work on this, but we need a bit of money. We need a bit of money, and that's kind of why I'm getting this rail done. If we can start running a train between here... because this thing is in fact built. Doesn't have power. But if we can start running trains here, even just a diesel train would give us a lot more money. And then we can really up the workload there. So we'll slowly get a few more things built. And hopefully, yeah, we've got no wood. Should have a vehicle full of wood coming this way at some point. It's busy loading here. Yeah, interesting. At least we seem to be moving through the wood fairly quickly. There's a fair bit available. I should keep an eye on that. So just over 5,000 tons now. We'll need to keep an eye and see if that stays over 5,000 tons of wood. Seems pretty stable. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was a little bit of a cliffhanger on some of these things, but I think we are recovering now. As long as we can keep these people fed. Wow, we're out of food again over here? Jeez. Okay, well, we need to move a little bit more food more quickly. Okay, so I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!